Hello everyone, and thank you for being part of the Chelsea chapter, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you don't miss certain whatever I've got to bring to you, as long as this post and as long as this Chelsea related right up here at the Chelsea chapter with me, your very host Abu KALS, as I'm definitely dedicated to bringing to you the latest rate as it comes in. And it will be remembered that the club Chelsea is looking at a reinforcement in different fields, and right about now we are talking about the midfield section, with the fact that Chelsea has already had a few football players in right about now. Still looking at Mauricio Pochettino is still looking at getting a bit more football players. We're talking about RAYAN CHERKI. Anyway, where are you watching from? Which part of the world are you watching from? Which part of the country? Which part of the world? Are you in Africa? Are you in South Africa? Are you in East Africa? Which part of Africa? Oh, are you in the United Kingdom? Are you in the United States of America? Where are you? Middle East, India, Indonesia? Are you in Dubai? All the people in different countries really appreciate the fact that you watch my videos and you really like the club Chelsea. So you can definitely get into the comment section and you can tell us where you're from, and also possibly what you definitely think about the transfers, and also what you think about CHERKI, Matthias RAYAN CHERKI, who is a French professional football player, but also plays for Lyon as a very good attacking midfielder. Anyway, let us know what you definitely think about the football player, as we are going to be heading into this move, talking about his move. Also, do not forget that the club Chelsea is going to have a few games, and one of the games that Chelsea is having is on Sunday, the 23rd of July, and that's just almost a day away from now, and that is going to be between Chelsea and Brighton and Hove. And it's going to be a great one, because Brighton and Hove really is a very wonderful club, and producer is quite big talent. You will remember that Mark Cochlear was from Brighton and Hove. He moved from Brighton and Hove to the club Chelsea, and still Chelsea is still looking at getting a few football players from Brighton and Hove. When we talk about Moises Caicedo, I think you can really understand Moises Caicedo is from Brighton and Hove. He's still a Brighton and Hove football player, despite the fact that the club Chelsea is trying its level best to make sure that they can sign the football player on permanent deal, on a long-term contract. It is reportedly said that he could be signing for the club Chelsea for a contract that is around 8 good years. So Chelsea really is looking at reinforcement in different fields, but the midfield is a major region that Mauricio Pochettino is looking at reinforcing. And the fact that there is going to be a good game between Chelsea and Brighton, we're just waiting for that game really to take place, and once it's done, we can really see how things go. And it will be remembered that recently Chelsea concluded played the game recently, and that game really was quite good, and it showed how Chelsea is a good team, really managing to win 5-0, and I'm talking about 5-0, wasn't it? With Ian Maatsen scoring twice, and the new entrant Nicholas Jackson making a wonderful 2 assists. Some people saying that was the best combination they've seen in a long while. So we could definitely be seeing a good Chelsea. We could definitely be seeing a good Chelsea after Chelsea beating Wrexham. Really, could Brighton and Hove be the next victim of could Brighton and Hove be the next victim of the club Chelsea? You will remember that Ian Maatsen scored twice, and it was in the 3rd minute and in the 42nd minute. And then not forgetting that Conor Gallagher scored in the 80th minute, and after that the scoring was also guaranteed by Christopher Nkunku, who scored in the 90th minute. You will remember that Christopher Nkunku came to the club Chelsea from RB Leipzig, and is also a football player who plays for the French national team, a big talent for the French national team. And the last goal, the 5th goal, was scored by Ben Chilwell, and he scored in the 93rd minute, extra time. Is it extra time? how can we call it, the plus minutes, the last very minutes. He ended the scoring, he ended the game by scoring that last minute goal, and that was Ben Chilwell. And you will remember that a big number of football players have been linked to an exit of the club, and we could see Conor Gallagher really moving to another football club. As Everton are looking forward to signing him. Everton want the football player, but the question is he going to be released? Because Mauricio Pochettino is coming with a different approach at this moment in time. And also, do not forget that are we going to be seeing a few more football players leaving the club? One of them being one of the football players really being none other than who's this? Uba Aubameyang, who's already done his medical with another club. That definitely means that he is leaving the club. Arsenal, Mauricio Pochettino does not have intentions of him staying at the club. Chelsea. He's got no intentions of remaining at Chelsea. So let us know what you definitely think about the Chelsea chapter. What you think about this move of the football player to the club Chelsea. We're talking about the one and only, the most currently linked football player, a very wonderful attacking midfielder, RAYAN CHERKI. So you'll remember that the club Chelsea has gone on and agreed personal terms with Chelsea, with the new target. The new target actually has agreed personal terms with Chelsea, and it is reportedly said that there is a big chance that CHERKI is going to end up at the club Chelsea, with quite a lot that is definitely going on. We think that it's going to be a very wonderful move for the club Chelsea, as Chelsea is looking at reinforcement in different fields. Let's hope that it will really keep on moving on, and the fact that Brighton and Hove is could be the next victim. We could be seeing a few more football players really getting to the club before the Brighton and Hove game. So it's two games that are going to be happening on the 27th of July. We're going to be seeing yet another game, and that will be a game against Newcastle, which is also quite a very hard side, very complicated side, because they've won. They ended in top 4. They've been playing brilliantly, so it's going to be another test for the club Chelsea, and Chelsea is looking at reinforcement, but let's hope everything will go on quite well, as almost every target that Mauricio Pochettino wants is getting him. And I will remember that the current co-owner of Chelsea, Mr. Todd Bowley, is building a big project for the near future, and he's really come out and said that he is going to be funding the project with a lot of money, and that's why we've seen Chelsea spend over 600 million in the last 2 seasons, and at this moment in time Chelsea is still looking at spending a bit more money. So you can let us know what you definitely think about this, and we definitely know that Chelsea is going to be a different version of with the Chelsea the coming season, because when you see the football players that are available at this moment in time, you can definitely tell that there is a great hope, and football is going to be another level. It's going to be at another level when it comes to the club Chelsea. Let us know what you definitely think about RAYAN and him joining the club Chelsea, as RAYAN CHERKI is regarded to be one of the best attacking midfielders, and hopefully he can join the club Chelsea. The fact that he's already agreed personal terms, really, that definitely shows us the magnitude of seriousness in this transfer. Otherwise, thank you for being part of the Chelsea chapter, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring to you, as long as this post and as long as it's Chelsea related. Right about here at the Chelsea chapter with me, your very host, Abu KALS, as I've been talking about a few things here and there, but mainly the center of focus has been on RAYAN CHERKI, but also talking about a few games that are going to be happening, and also a game against Wrexham that was recently concluded that really showed that the club Chelsea is quite a brilliant one, quite a good one, and there is nothing that's going to stop it from winning ways, getting back to the winning ways. It's no longer the era of Ibrahimovic, but still we need to see Chelsea get up and not finish in the 14th position again. We hope everything will go on quite well for the club Chelsea, and you can let us know where you're watching from, which parts of the world you're watching from. Otherwise, thank you and goodbye for now.